So you want to become a coach and start your own coaching business. Well, one thing that you are going to need to be is you are going to need to become goal-oriented. And this means that you are consciously and subconsciously putting everything in to work towards an outcome. Now, the importance of having a goal-oriented mindset is because it helps us to get things done. It helps us to figure out what we want and actively work towards it. And that is the key to making anything happen. We need to be taking that action, as we like to call it, that imperfect action, because it's not going to be perfect. We don't want it to hold us back. We just need to be taking action towards our goal. Now, one thing that is important in becoming goal-oriented is you need to have a purpose. So if you guys are here watching this video, your purpose is probably that you want to become a coach. Now, why do I think that becoming a coach is one of the greatest jobs in the world? It's because it's not a job, okay? We have 3 different types of work opportunities, as I like to say. One is a job. Now, your job is just something to me that you kind of go in, you get some money. It doesn't give you any value. You're not really working towards something. Maybe it's just like a little retail job or a fast food job, or, you kind of go in, you do the work, and that's it. Now the next bit of work is your career. Now, a career is a place where you can progress. So you can work up the ladder and you can become higher up in the company and you can get paid more, but maybe it doesn't completely fulfill you. And now this is where the third option comes in, which is your calling. Now, for me, coaching is a calling. It is not a job. It is not a career. It is a calling. It is something I'm called to do. I'm propelled to do. I was put on this earth to become a coach and partner with people to help them to improve their lives for the better. Now, having work as a calling is so enjoyable because it means that you're completely compelled to work towards something. You're motivated, you love what you do. It's just a great place to be. It makes living your life so enjoyable because let's face it, for a lot of us, we're gonna be spending a whole lot of our lives working. So if we're not enjoying it, if we're not loving what we do, then I don't see the point in doing it, right? I would way rather work towards something that I actively enjoy, where I can see the benefit, where I can see how much good it is doing in the world. And that is exactly why I decided to become a coach. But in order to do that, I needed to be very goal-oriented. And these are the steps that you can take to have a goal-oriented mindset as well. That is going to get you your own coaching company so that you can go out there, you can coach clients, and you can make some money. And making more money means that we can do more good in the world. So it's a win-win-win-win-win. Now, the first thing that you can do to become more goal-oriented is to write things down. It is very important to write your goals down. The people that write them down are way more likely to achieve them. Studies have been done on this, and there is proof that writing down your goals makes people achieve them more than people who do not. Writing your goals down also helps you to become more focused so that you can really just visualize what it is you are trying to achieve. When you write something down and you can physically see it in front of you, it's just going to make you want to do it more. This also means that we can track our goals. So now we've written it down, we're more likely to do it because it kind of keeps us accountable in one way. Instead of having it just stuck in your mind, you're getting it out of your mind and you're putting it on paper. This makes it more concrete. This means it's not just an idea that's trapped in there amongst all the clutter. It's physically written out for you to do. And this is going to give you more of that accountability to go out and do it. Now, when we write our goals down, we can also track them easier because now we've got a whole list of what our goals are and we can start to check them off as we go. And this also helps us see how much we have accomplished because sometimes we forget our progress. Sometimes we're just like, oh yeah, I have done a little bit, but I haven't really achieved much. And then you look back at every single thing that you have done and you're like, okay, wow, I have actually done way more than I thought I had. It's so nice just to see that visualization of every single item where you can really just experience some joy and positivity and be proud of yourself for achieving everything that you set out to achieve. When it's just stuck in your head, we just completely disregard it and just don't pay attention and just don't really realize that we have accomplished way, way more than we originally think we have. Now, the second thing that you can do to become more goal-oriented is you can plan your day. This is really important because how many times have you had a whole list of things that you need to do and all of a sudden you are cleaning or, doing grocery shopping or whatever it is, and the jobs that you needed to do just didn't get done. You're always like, oh, I don't know where the time went, something happened and this person called and then this happened, and things are never going to go to the plan, okay? Especially if you've got family, you have other people involved in your life, if you've got kids, things are going to go out the door and out of the plan real quick. So if you make a plan, your life is going to be a whole lot easier. And you want to arrange it that every single day you've got your top 3 things, and those 3 things are the things that you need to accomplish, okay? So we're doing it in priority. Whatever your list of things are that you need to do, you can write every single item down and pick the top 3 things that are the most important, the things that are the most important for your goal, that if you do are going to have the biggest result on getting a client, then you need to do that. Those are the 3 things that you need to be doing. So you pick those top 3 and you do those. And then if you have time to do other things on the list, then you can start to check those things off. Now, this is an incredible technique because it means that you're always doing what is most important. And sometimes what is most important is the thing that we don't want to do. So we postpone and we just ignore it, because a lot of us don't like doing the things that we don't want to do. And we put it off and we put it off and we put it off, and it never gets done. So this way, even if it's something that you've been putting off, this forces you to do it, get it done, get it checked off the list, get those top 3 things done that are going to add to your business. And then the rest becomes a little bit easier. And everything that you check off on top of that is just a bonus. Now, this way you feel good about yourself as well, because you know that you've been productive and you feel like you've achieved something because you've achieved those 3 things that were the things that you really needed to achieve. Now, the third step that is going to get you more goal-oriented is to take at least 1 step a day towards your goal. Now, hopefully this is happening because of your priority list, but if it's not, if something has gotten in the way, everything has gotten in the way, and you have managed to not do your priorities, the key thing is to do at least 1 thing a day that is going to get you closer to your business. Whatever it is, just pick 1 thing and do that. Especially, if you're not feeling motivated, you feel like you've gone off track, which definitely happens to a lot of people in business. If you're feeling this way and you just can't bring yourself to do the things that you need to do 1 thing. Every step counts. The small, consistent steps that you do every single day are the things that are going to make you successful. And these things that you do every single day are the things that get you closer to your goal, because they are the things that make us create habits. So if we are actively working towards our business every single day, we're gonna start to create those habits that are geared towards business building, business creation, getting ourselves clients. And this is gonna be really impactful for when we see the bigger picture long term. It is not about how much you do one day and then you don't do anything, and then you do a lot of work and then you don't do anything for a week and then you do a lot of work. No. Consistency is key. 1 thing every single day, and that is how you're going to achieve your goals. The 4th step to becoming more goal-oriented is networking. You need to be surrounding yourself with the right people. Look at your friend group right now and see if those people are supporting you. Are they inspiring you? Are they encouraging you to grow, to take action? The top 5 people that you surround yourself with are going to have a huge influence on the way that you turn out. So if you're hanging out with a bunch of people that are just partying all the time, guess what? A lot of the time you're gonna be there partying too, and you're not gonna be working towards your goals, and you're gonna be hungover, and you're gonna sleep Saturday, and you're gonna maybe even have a 2-day hangover depending on your age, and sleep Sunday, and you have just wasted an entire weekend of productivity. And the weekends matter. If you are still working a 9 to 5 or another job as you are building this business, which is very possible and encourageable, then you need all of the time that you have extra. And this can again go into why it's so important to create a plan for yourself, because you need to make use of that extra time. If you have a family, if you have work, a lot of those hours get taken away. So where can you actively look to create time to build your business, to work on your goals, to get you the life that you want out of that 9 to 5 that is soul destroying you? Okay, you don't want to be there. So you need to be the one that takes the action steps to get out to make those changes. And surrounding yourself with the right people is a huge part of that. If you are surrounding yourself with people that are entrepreneurs, that are inspirational, that are working and collaborating and doing all of these things and going to the gym and working out and becoming their best self, then guess what? Your chances of doing that go up too. So network with the right people, surround yourself with the right people. Are you going out there in person, online, and meeting people that can really be an addition to your life? People like this are everywhere, but sometimes we just have to go out and look. So is there a networking event that's about business or entrepreneurship or coaching that you can go to? Is there an event online? Online spaces and communities are huge. So surround yourself with the right people. I know that at the Coaching Masters, we have our online community, and it is such an incredible space to see everyone come together to support each other in their businesses. Whether someone's asking about a niche or an I help statement or a design for their new logo, everyone comes together and really is there for community, and they build each other up. Why? Because they're all going through the same thing. So no one's gonna think you're weird for going out there and leaving your job and trying to start this new life, which may be happening in your own family or friend group. No, everyone is going to be like, yes, you got this. This is incredible. You go after your dream. You deserve this. You can be a coach. You've got this. Now, who would you rather surround yourself by? The people that don't believe in you, that think you're weird, that think you can't do it, that think that you should stay in a job that you hate because it's the safe option? Or the people that are like, yes, you've got this. You go out there, you make your dreams come true. You can do anything. You know why? Because the group is filled with people that have done the same thing and have become successful. So if they have done it, then you can do it too. And I always encourage you to find the people that are ahead of you, reach out to them, make contact with them. People love helping each other out in this space. I feel like entrepreneurs are all just, for the most part, really friendly and just want to lend a helping hand where they can. So if you ask someone that's further ahead of you, especially in our community, everyone's like, yes, do this, try that. Here is my advice, here is my help. And it just makes the process really easy because now you have all of these people that you can get proper advice from. Because if you're getting advice from people that are still stuck in their 9-to-5s, then their advice really isn't, I'm sorry, but that meaningful. Because why are you taking advice from someone that isn't where you want to be? The only advice you should ever take is from the people that have the thing that you want, that have done the thing that you want to do and have been successful at it. Anyone else, their advice just isn't going to be helpful, because if they haven't done it, what do they know? How do they know it's going to work or not? So you want to be surrounding yourself with the right people, those that will just continuously lift you up and not drag you down. Now, in line with this is step number 5 to being goal-oriented, which is find people that can hold you accountable. Accountability is key. Obviously, if we're writing things down, that is a way to keep ourselves accountable. But a lot of us can be way more accountable when somebody else is involved. So find yourself an accountability buddy. That is what we give in all of our premium courses at the Coaching Masters. We give people accountability buddies so that they have that support with them, so that they're accountable to someone. Now, when I first started my coaching business, I did it with a lady named Jessie. She's absolutely lovely. And we bonded in our coaching accreditation, and we were partners throughout the entire course. We were there voice noting every single day. I was in Australia at the time, she was in the UK, and we were just really encouraging. Like, we had voice notes going and being like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm gonna go out there and get clients, you know, and that is what you need. So I could just be like, this week I'm going to go there and I'm going to message people and I'm gonna have 5 discovery calls and I'm gonna post content every single day. And she would be like, yes, you are. And she would hold me accountable to those things. And now that I've told her that I'm going to do those things, I'm like, okay, I really got to do them. So even on the days when I don't, I'm like, oh, Jesse's gonna pull me up on this, I have to do it. It makes your life so much easier to have someone that you can go through the experience with. I don't think that I would be where I am today without that relationship with her. We had that going way past our coaching accreditation. We kept it going for like a year and a half before, you know, things kind of started to dwindle. But that relationship was so key to me first becoming a coach, because every single week I had that person who believed in me and who really just held me accountable for my actions. Now, the 6th and final step of being goal-oriented that you need to do in order to have your own coaching business is you need to go all in, okay? Now, going all in means that, yes, you're going all in for the business, but you're going all in for yourself, right? It's internal. You are so wanting to make this goal a reality that you are going all in on it. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to quit your job and do any of that stuff. You can still work your job and be all in on your coaching business, but that means doing the things that I listed to this prior. This means that you are finding the time to create your business when you have it. So if you are working the hours 9 to 5, then where can you schedule all of the other time to go all in on your business? Probably doesn't mean that you're out drinking, because that is not the priority, right? Every time we say yes to something, we say no to something else. So if you say yes to going out and having a crazy weekend with your friends, you're saying no to building your business. You're saying no to having the life you want. Every single yes has a repercussion, as does every single no. If you're saying no to a night out with your friends, you're saying yes to your business, right? So what is your priority? If you're all in on making this happen for yourself, then you can absolutely achieve it. But there are things that you're going to need to sacrifice along the way. You are becoming a brand new version of you. So what does this version of you do? What does the coaching version of you do? I want you to think about all of their habits that they would do to create their dream life. And I want you to do them. It is all possible. It is all sitting right there, right in front of you. But you need the one to take the action steps, to go all in, to believe in yourself, take imperfect action, and make it happen. If you do these 6 steps, then you are way more likely to become successful. You are way more likely to achieve your goals. You are way more likely to turn coaching into your calling, into your purpose, into living your heart's desire, and being able to live an incredible life of helping others achieve their dreams along the way. Coaching truly is the best calling in the world. So if you're looking to get out of your job or your career that is unfulfilling, then coaching could be a great step for you. Hit that like button, guys. I believe in every single one of you to go out there and make this your dream come true if that is something that you want. Thank you guys for your time. I know you could be anywhere, but you're here watching this video with me, and I really appreciated it. Keep tuning in for more coaching tips, and I'll see you next week in the new video.